We've got a hypercar curb pass right now. Yep, this is the reason why you always check the car park, and in that direction over there, there are even more special Ferraris and even more modified Ferraris as well. Welcome to Supercars of London on turn 1 of the Losail circuit here in Qatar, where a couple of months ago I was here for the Formula One, had an unbelievable time, but this year in 2024 I am partnering with the FIA. This is huge. I am so excited to bring you guys behind the scenes. I'm going to be doing a little bit of presenting. I'm going to be meeting people that make the motorsport happen. I'm going to be telling untold stories. I'm going to be having unrivaled access, and I'm also going to be giving myself a little bit of a crash course, pardon the pun, in learning more about the various motorsports that FIA are involved with. So we're going to have so many adventures. In that direction over there, the cars and the paddock are getting set up ready for tomorrow. So let's head over there. The drivers are going around in this direction. I've seen Mick Schumacher, I've seen Valentino Rossi. The World Endurance Championship this year is super exciting, so let's get started. It is a little bit windy, it is very noisy. I'm currently trackside with my track tabard. We are on turn 12. And we're about 5 feet away from the cars as they fly past. And as the prologue kicks off, I want to do my best at trying to capture the speed comparisons between the hypercars and the GT3s. We've got a hypercar curb pass right now. One of the coolest things about being here with the FIA is having access all areas thanks to this pass. I've just walked through the safety car garage where at the back you've got the medical cars, brand new Audi RS6 performances. They are getting stickered up, whereas we have two 992 Turbo S's here as the official safety car for 2024 with the World Endurance Championship. And I'm going to be doing my best to hunt down one or two of the drivers of the safety cars to understand what pressure these guys are under to put in lap times whilst you've got hypercars and GT3s behind you all trying to keep their tyres warm. Now, what's really interesting about these cars is on the number plate housing, they've got Manti. So I was speaking to the guys in there from Porsche, asking whether these have got any sort of special modifications or upgrades, but sadly, they go to Manti for the safety equipment rather than any cool track modifications. So they are completely stock, other than the fact that they've got all of their safety equipment in the cars. And that is what Manti do before they get shipped out from race to race. This right here is the SF90 that took me for a hot lap before the F1 race, and I'm reunited with it. What we do have is some Ferraris heading out for a convoy around the circuit. At the moment, we've got a couple of 296s, a Pista and an A12 on track, and there is a whole collection of privately owned cars that are ready to go onto the track. So I'm interested to see the specs, interested to see whether there's any modifications, whether there's any exhaust systems, but a lot of 296s at the moment that sound a little bit like that. Like I do with most events, you always have to check the car park. And over in that direction over there is a black Ferrari Roma Spider. And I have to say, it looks terrible in comparison to the coupe. However, I did start to realise that not all Ferraris were out there on track. And that is because some of them are rather special. Yep, this is the reason why you always check the car park, and in that direction over there, there are even more special Ferraris and even more modified Ferraris as well. There is an 812 Comp Aperta that is absolutely beautiful, but I'm ogling all over this Ferrari Enzo. It sounds so good. The legend of her owner is about to take it out on track. Right, I'm gonna have to be super quick. This F8 Tributo with these aftermarket wheels, absolutely stunning. An 812 GTS with a baby blue interior that looks really, really nice. There's an F12 over there with a spoiler aftermarket wheels that looks quite cool. A few standard cars, then we get this 812 Comp Aperta in a satin, deep dark blue, yellow tyre writing, carbon fibre wheels, painted shield with the blue interior, which I absolutely love this design. Stunning. And then over here we've got a Novitec Enlargo F12. This sounds quite nice actually, just starting. Gonna have to be careful not to get run over by these two cars that are going out, Speciale Aperta and a Pista. And then look at this Enlargo next to an 812 GTS and a few more Ferraris down there that are just as stunning. I'd love to hear this out on track, but the red flag has just been rescinded. It is now green, so I need to head back over there so that I can get the Ferrari Enzo going out on track. I think it's missing a sticker, so I'm going to do my best to get over there, and whilst I get over there I'll film this interior of the 812 GTS because that is very, very cool. A slight change of pace. I'm currently in the post-race press briefing room where I am waiting for the legend Valentino Rossi. That is because at the moment it is set up as a photo and video studio where drivers will come do social media activations, interviews, videos. You'll see it all over social media and especially the FIAs.
So for me it's the first time here in the World Championship, and I feel excited, yes, because it's a different type of races. And I have to understand what's happened in the track, but I'm very, very happy to race in the WEC this year. Very different type of races compared to the bikes, but I think that with this type of cars are the right way. When you have to do a lot of lap and you have to stay concentrated for a longer time, and every lap you try to do better than the lap before. And I enjoy very much.
Right? Yeah, I'm good. The car is looking amazing and sounding good as well. It's one of my favorite sounding cars out there.
Is it? Yeah, no, I mean it is a special sound. It's very similar to the F2 actually. So it's actually the same engine.
Really?
Interesting fact.
Okay.
And I think it looks great. The blue, the silver, the livery is amazing. To see it like in full bloom now.
So you won't know this, but I was actually at the launch in Enstone. So I saw the car, I saw the F1 car come off as well, and I was just eager to see this car out on track. What is it like to drive this car on a circuit that's so high speed?
It's special. It's obviously a bit different compared to Formula 1. The last time I drove here was in Formula 1.
No way.
So you know, it was a bit of an adjustment in some ways, but I think it's great. You know, the car is so smart, it's so interesting to drive, and the aspect of changing drivers during that session and getting their feedback. Being able to directly kind of see, okay, what are they doing, what did I do, and have that interesting feedback is just very special and something very neat to me.
I think it goes without saying that whenever the WEC season kicks off, I've always got my ears to the ground to find the best sounding cars. Now, from a few years ago, it was the 911 RSR, but now, seeing the full 2024 WEC grid out on track for the first time, they've got a 5-hour session at night time. The Cadillac, the Alpine and the Lamborghini from the Hypercar series are by far the best sounding cars. The Cadillac is so deep. And then from the GT3 cars, I really like the sound of the M4. The Vantage is such a deep sound, as is the Lexus. But the Porsches still sound pretty good. Oh, that's the Vantage. The Lambo sound of the Lambo. There's the Lexus. That's the Peugeot. Oh, the Cadillac's coming now. The sun is shining and I'm gonna need a little bit of help to end my video, and I think I have found the perfect man. Antonio, how's it going?
Good, thank you. Good.
Welcome to the channel. As we say goodbye, and I have one question for you, because last year I was at Le Mans and you won.
Yeah.
How did that feel to be a legend with Ferrari winning Le Mans last year in the hypercar?
Yeah, just special moment for myself, for Ferrari. You know, we come back in Le Mans after 50 years. And you know, we didn't expect for sure to win straight away, but it was an intense race, a lot of things happening during the race, and then you know, also 26 minutes before the end, you know, the car didn't start, and it was a little bit of panic, but you know, great day for me, for Ferrari, especially, you know, I'm an Italian driver to win a special race like Le Mans in the centenary of Le Mans with Ferrari. I couldn't ask for a better day.
Honestly, this season, the World Endurance Championship is going to be so exciting. As I said, so many manufacturers. I've got to meet some pretty special drivers on this very short trip, but amazing to announce my partnership with the FIA. And hopefully this video gives you a taste of what is to come throughout the year. For the entirety of 2024, I'm going to be attending all sorts of FIA events, whether it be motorsport or mobility, governed by the FIA. We're going to be bringing you some fantastic videos on the FIA YouTube channel. I will leave all of the links in the description so that you can check it out, and I promise you there are going to be some unbelievable interviews. I'm going to be meeting some incredible people and going to a load of racetracks, but so cool to meet Antonio Giovinazzi, who won with Ferrari last year. I was a little bit starstruck, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that Lewis Hamilton is going to Ferrari in 2025, but that is why I said I'm a Ferrari fan now. Forza Ferrari. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Make sure you subscribe. Take care, guys. Goodbye.